Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Phontomen, and welcome back to the show. Sorry about that. My, friends, my wonderful friends came to, abruptly take me out to dinner. This is what happens when, people have my address. What? Right? We are alive again, and we are back playing more Blue Archive. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Playing PvP, that thing we just unlocked. What up? Gotta let the machine load here. One second. Shut some other things off in the background. Right? Okay. You didn't miss much. Right. Okay, so, as we were when the game loads, we're going to play, Tsubaki's, well, first, a relationship scene, just, for everyone to know why Tsubaki is really good. And then we're gonna try and throw some curveballs at PvP players, which is kind of the whole game. Well, is the whole thing with PvP. It is essentially, unfortunately, have meta girls or die, which is rather sad. But we'll still be able to get somewhere with it. Will I go all the way to the top? Maybe. I got close on the launch. Until I ran into the point of I don't have any good girls. Even if I was over-leveling, you do straight up need good girls. You can't really get around the not having good girls part. Even if they're over-leveled, you still fall short of girls that are just better than you. Wait, did I see a loading screen of a tiger tank for a second? Yep! It's funny, too. So, yeah, there's a girl on the JP server that was recently released. There's the Skinner box again. Yeah, she's a support. You can call her in to have a tiger tank on the map. A legit just tiger tank on the map for a set number of time. Or set amount of time. And funnily enough, the bullets curve towards targets even if they move. So apparently she's a Company of Heroes player. Where the bullets will curve to hit enemies even if they move. But yes, hello, it's Karen's ass again. Normal day here at the office. Right, so, what we're going to do is we're gonna go into Momo Talk real quick here. And then we're gonna go find where is Tsubaki. Sensei, are you keeping up the hard work? Of course, yes. Yeah? That's suspicious. What do you mean suspicious? I work hard lots of the time. Okay, might as well. Let me show you how this training works. I'll see you at the meeting spot, Sensei. What now? I'm a perfectly hard worker. What does that mean? Just another lazy day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Tsubaki, otherwise known as a sleepy bear. Her meme is sleep. How much of a meme of, is sleep for her? You will see. I saw a large crowd of people gather at the location where I agreed to meet Tsubaki. What's going on? What's going on over here? As I approached, I saw Tsubaki asleep in the middle of the crowd. Yes, asleep, wearing that outfit. As you might have been able to guess, Tsubaki has a lot of art. A lot of art. ZZ. The surrounding crowd seems to be whispering about Tsubaki for some reason. Hey, look, is that... That's the Sleeping Beauty of Hayaki Yako. Hayakiri Yako? Sleeping Beauty. You mean that pro sleeper who can sleep better than anyone? Yes, extremely good at napping. The fucking best at napping. Pro sleeper, though? Is she using a scorpion? Because that looks a lot like a scorpion. Yes, that basically is, like, a Shrine Maiden decked out scorpion. That is what you are seeing. It is an anime panda girl with Shrine Maiden stylings, bit of a sailor uniform there, but Shrine Maiden stylings with a fucking matching scorpion. This game, it continues to be just a coke-fueled thrill ride. You're referring to Dan Brew? Always, really? You know, I think I've seen her before. I saw her do a jigsaw puzzle in her sleep. Jigsaw puzzle? Is that all? One time, I saw the Sleeping Beauty doze off before building a tower out of playing cards. Playing cards? That's nothing. I saw the Sleeping Beauty. Okay, I think we get the point here. The crowd continued to chatter excitedly. Without realizing it, Tsubaki seems to have become something of a celebrity in Hayaki Yako. I should probably try to talk to her. Here she is, the president of Hayaki Yako's Interdiscipline Club. Professional napping. Discipline Club. Yeah, something not quite right about that. Now, who the hell are these dorks with their huge noses and fox ears? Over here. I heard there was a student sleeping in the street, so I had to know. Sure enough, it turned out to be the president of the Interdiscipline Club. Sleep. Don't act like you don't know who we are. Are you ignoring us? She's not listening at all. She's very clearly napping, kids. Who gave her an RPG? Yeah, I'd like to... Well, these girls have an RPG. One of the new girls that just got announced for the JP server has a fucking stinger that opens up into fucking smart sub-munitions. So this game's power level is kind of just all over the fucking place. So yeah, your spirit, blessed and purity sealed slapped RPG 7s here. Starting to... Scorpion RPG... It's unfortunate that Pina doesn't have like a, like an RPK or something like that, or, because, there seems to be a bit of a meme with using Slav tech here. Slav tech with Japanese Shrine Maiden isms. That's a weird combination of things. A stinger? What the fuck? Yes, a stinger. And she fires it into the air, and the missile, basically a Hellfire missile, splits up into smaller missiles, which all rain down on every enemy on the field. Blue Archive. But, whatever. Last time you wandered around at night, you interrupted our autistic expression of dissatisfaction of this unjust society. Oh no. Art students. What? I thought we were just scribbling on a wall. Shut up, it's art! She's sleeping, so now's our chance. Do it. Woohoo. Are they gonna shoot the Sleeping Beauty? Whoa, that's dangerous! Tsubaki? And still, she's asleep. I can't believe she's still asleep after those bullets. She didn't feel anything. It wasn't enough. We need more power. Haha, yeah, take this. How about a grenade? How about you use the RPG 7s here, Miss Art Girls? Tsubaki, watch out! And... She dodged, but she's still asleep. Huh? How was that? Did we finish her off? Well, you probably shouldn't get ahead of yourself. She's still asleep. What? She dodged all of our attacks while sleeping? Yes. She's even worse than the rumors. What do we do? Unbelievable. This must be why everyone fears the Sleeping Beauty of Hayaki Yako. Yes. Pro napping at its best. Look at that triumphant look on her face. Bro, she's asleep. I can't believe she's gloating about her victory in her sleep! What the fuck is wrong with all of you people? Is everyone here insane? No, everyone here is insane. No, I didn't even need to ask that question. It seemed that I had just witnessed something incredible. Yes, pro-napping. Extreme MLG competitive napping. Well, in that case... Hey, hold on a second. Wait, isn't that Shale Sensei? What? I don't want to get involved with Shale. Retreat! Oh no, it's the FBI, cheese it! The two of them ran away before I could utter another word. Oh well. Tsubaki, are you alright? Look, I don't know who you are, but the Sleeping Beauty won't wake up just because you call her name. That voice? Yeah. Unless it's us, the main character, in which case we have the power to actually disturb the pro-competitive napper here. Oh, it's you, Sensei. I don't believe it. After all that, the Sleeping Beauty finally woke up. Just because that teacher said her name? Yeah, guys, this isn't the first time I've had to deal with someone who's extremely good at napping. Used to know somebody who made a very convincing and very interesting XP of Madotsuki from Yuma Nikki. So I have known some competitive nappers in my time, I'll tell you what. And some of these girls here are at least half as suicidal as that one was. Or rather, homicidal. You know, kind of both. Both at the same time. Moving on. I got your text message. What on earth happened? What do you mean? I just fell asleep while waiting for you. Oh, the sun is so nice and warm today. I feel like I just had a really exciting dream. Is that so? And this gentle breeze. It's the perfect day to sleep. I mean, train. Yes, the gentle breeze. Wafting directly under my barely, kept in line tits there. Just causing the sweat beads to roll around under that, with that massive underboob. Yeah, Tsubaki's outfit is just kind of sinful, even though she's an entirely innocent character, really. She's also an amazing fucking tank, as you will see. Don't you agree, Sensei? Yawn. Yawn. So when are you stumbling into a derelict space super character auto factory? Yeah, that might be a joke, Nix, but I wouldn't put it past this fucking game. Also, things got slightly more ridiculous as far as the collaborative Battletech writing I'm taking part in. We all decided to take additional downsides to get extra bonuses, and I may have ended up in possession of an automated mech construction factory. Specifically for the Night Star, of all fucking things, which makes me a feared. Night Stars? Dual Gauss rifles out of the box? Sir. Who are you people? Are you just Star League members that were just cryogenically frozen and awoken, at the dawn of, 3015, so about the time of the Third Succession War? So I was being kidnapped. It was fine. We went to Applebee's. I had a salad. Ancient, apparently, who was here, apparently was succumbing to food poisoning, unfortunately. But he is alright. Of course, Sensei. Allow me to demonstrate as promised. Yes, competitive napping. You just get into position and... I already saw you in action. You were fantastic. Yes, amazing napping. I mean, one of us is related to someone who left with Kerensky. Ah! Noble descent! I've seen the Battletech cartoon. I know where this goes. What? You already saw me? Yes, I know everything. Seen everything. I understand all of the memes. Speaking of which, did you know that Metal Gear Rising is apparently more, getting popularity all of a fucking sudden? I guess I have an excuse to play it on stream now. I have played it once. I was pretty awful at it, but I have played it once. That's no good. I wanted to show you how I train. What a pickle. Since I'm here anyway, why don't we go grab lunch? Yes, like I was just kidnapped to do so. Lunch? Tilting head. Lunch with Sensei as soon as I wake up? Am I still dreaming? Okay, Sensei, then let's... And Tsubaki falls immediately into a coma. No, Tsubaki, don't fall asleep again. Tsubaki? Tsubaki? Tsubaki! Dun 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 dun! I coaxed Tsubaki awake so we could have lunch. New to Blue Archive or a veteran? Kinda, sorta, maybe a little bit experienced. I kind of rushed through and barely played the JP version when it launched. I couldn't read a damn thing, but it was so fucking, like, stereotypical of gacha games, I basically just kind of guided myself around by muscle memory. Didn't really accomplish much, learned a little bit, though. Have been playing for a while, so I'm not entirely, bonehead stupid, but I wouldn't call myself an expert. Tsubaki continued her training through lunch. She sleep. I hope we made sure she didn't drown in a soup or something. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, with that out of the way, we now know Tsubaki, otherwise known as the, well, some would say the best tank in the game. PvP is somewhat situational like that, so we're gonna have to have some time there. We're gonna have to have a bit of a think about what we're doing. But now that we did that gacha roll, I was preparing something just for this exact occasion. So if we just kind of stop over here and yes, good. We need 6. Good. We're just gonna upgrade Tsubaki here to 3-star, just so we really come out of the gate slapping people in the face. I played JP until summer units, then swapped to global on release. Yeah, I didn't play any of the events. I was waiting to actually play on stream for the Bunny of Chasers event. That's essentially, this is where I'm starting. But I did have my own account and I was fucking around early last year. So let's see here. Where? There she is. Yes. Upgrade. Yes, and now she gets a skill that basically stops a massive part of the damage while she's reloading. Just 25% of the damage just doesn't fucking count. Oh yeah, just a raw increase in defense, and then yeah, she has guts. She when her HP gets below 30% the first time in a fight, she just heals. She just says, no, fuck you, I'm healed again. And her main ability is causing everyone to shoot at her. There's no way of getting around it. Everyone's aggro gets dumped onto her. And, yeah, if you don't have anti-blue units on the field, you're kind of fucked. So, I hope you can see now that Tsubaki is a really, really fucking good tank. Or rather, a really, really good unit to use. I thought Tsubaki was a 3-star. Nope, starts as 2. But, now that we got these books here, let me just kind of dump these in here, or at least do that. Well, I used up all my total assault coins, so we can't get any of those, but, yeah. So, we'll just dump it into this as far as we can go. Which is there. Okay, so now she, reduces 26% of the damage, that she takes when reloading, which is kind of horrifying, really. And then all of her other skills, we'll just have to wait. I did take the liberty of upgrading her before the stream started. But, so now, let's go play PvP. And, this is where we, fuck with people. There are a couple of ways you can go about, fucking with people in PvP, but, generally speaking, you're supposed to build a direct counter to the enemy team. But there are some ways where, you do have to make a defense team in order to keep your leaderboard spot, and there are some rather odd places you can put people. Such as using, well, we're going to be using Bunny Niru now for it, but so Bunny Niru, who does red damage and is an orange tank, and then Tsubaki at the same time, who does orange damage and is a blue tank. This kind of coats the entire thing, and you fuck with somebody on the enemy team. And there's no real way of getting around it. You force them to not specialize into a single damage type, but let's get into it and see who we get matched up with. Do we have Bunny Asuna yet? No, we do not. She has still been elusive. And also, now we get Mai, the reporter, who... Shame she's not actually playable either, because she's pretty, pretty up there on quality waifus. At long last, the Allied Tournament, a Kavotos tradition, has begun. I can already feel the students' excitement in the air. Those snake eyes are kind of, worrying, though, a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, let's have the guest of honor, Shale's own teacher, tell us more about leading the students in this event. How fired up are you to win this competition? I'm pretty excited, pretty hyped, pretty hyped. We're not gonna get up to the top now because we don't have amazing summer units like Summer Iori or any of the other cool units. We don't even have Hibiki, but you know what? We're gonna do it because we have Serena. We at least have Serena and a bunch of other units that might be useful. We'll see how far we get. What? You don't know what the Allied Tournament is? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I was just told to report here this morning. That is such a hot scoop. Are you a retard sexual? Do you find stupid people more sexually attractive? Is that your thing? Because I can be real dumb for you, baby. Moving on. Shale's teacher, the talk of the town, claims no interest in the Allied Tournament. How scandalous. Fake news? Think again. Kavotos Monthly only sticks to the facts. Yeah. Journalists with integrity. Impossible! But there's your translator note again. There's your localizers actually doing the right thing. You play God a little bit, not all of the fucking time, you cocksuckers. That's enough. That and the Thugs Depot joke. Those were good. We're watching you, but keep up the good work. Well, I suppose we do sensationalize every once in a while. Never mind that, though. Yes, never mind my waffling ethics in journalism. On to news. The real story here is that you don't know anything about the challenge. Well, it's never too late to learn. I can help you with that. The Allied Tournament is a competition between students organized by the General Student Council. Several locations around Kavotos are used as combat grounds, and the students are rewarded according to their rankings. Yes, the General Student Council can't really maintain control of Kavotos all that well, and crime is spiraling out of control. But you know what? We've got the Coliseum. We've got Fight Club. That we can manage that. We find time for that. Everyone loves Fight Club. Yeah. Well, she's a heavily armed journo. Don't see that often. Nix, I thought it would have been... Well, actually, no, you've been here before. You should know. Kavotos believes very, very strongly in the Second Amendment. Very strongly in the Second Amendment. Potential prizes include very rare equipment that can't be bought with money, so competition between clubs is fierce. I'm curious to see how your students fare and how many points they can earn. So good luck to you, and I wouldn't mind if you did something else worth reporting on. Oh dear Christ, we're gonna overlevel the shit. Well, it's gonna tick over, but yeah, we're level 39, and we're fighting out of the gate. We fight level 20. Yeah, we're just gonna walk over everybody. ここでは大会に参加しているチームのリストを確認することができます。まずは防御編成をするためにこのボタンをタッチしてください。Ah yes, the defensive formation. 防御編成のポイントは先生に有利な地形のマップを選択することです。マップ選択と生徒さんたちのスキル構成を踏まえた上で Level 23 not real players to fill out the 15k players. There are some bots, I believe, that were in the system. Okay, so we have a defense team, and then do we actually I don't think we can select the whatchamacallit, select the terrain. I think that's actually selected for us, unfortunately. But hey, you want to fuck somebody? Let's fuck somebody. Not in that way though. Can't do that on Twitch. But I was actually informed of another gacha that we will not actually see. But there's apparently a brand new gacha on the block from the developers of Rants where you do in fact fuck people. Beat Wars, or as I'm now going to call it, Beat Off Wars. Yeah. Never gonna play it on Twitch though. Right, okay, so, how do we fuck people, Phonto? Well, we fuck people by giving them curveballs. Alright, so, Bunny Niru, a tank. Actually an offensively minded tank, but it's still a pretty solid tank in every direction. Right, so, Orange, this is where we have to really play the damage thing. Right, so, Heavy Armor, red damage. Okay, so, they kinda need orange units in order to actually punch through this. And if they happen to actually use red units of any type, we're going to do double damage against them, or rather, more damage against them. So they would need orange units to counter. Well, that's not too hard. There's plenty of them. Ah, yes, but what if we also threw in Tsubaki, who does orange damage, but has blue armor? You see how kind of a, well, if we specialize in taking one tank out, we leave ourselves open to not being able to effectively kill the other tank. Ha! And this is how we screw with people. Or we keep our top spots. So, who else do we put in here? Well, Iori's pretty fucking good at PvP, and then there's also Haruna, who is also extremely fucking good. And then we also, because we got her at our, as our opening roles. Iori and Haruna was actually a pretty fucking good team to start with for PvP, as I said. Orange, yellow damage still does moderate damage to blue armor. It's just red that it tickles. Yes, but we're covering all forms of damage type. Our tanks force you to, you can't really focus one damage type because you won't be able to actually really damage the other type. So, and additionally on top of that, if you go for blue armor, you're gonna hit like pennies against Tsubaki's armor, which is orange, and orange resists blue. Haruna also has major mood issues for this outdoor PvP session. Yeah, you do have to actually mind the segment here now, which is kind of unfortunate. So, actually, okay, so Bunny Niru is perfectly fine. Tsubaki's perfectly fine, so our tanks are great. So, do we have anybody that actually is very good at outdoor? Because we could use whoever we want, really, at this point, but, Okay, field warfare. Who's good at field warfare here? Who do we have to throw at this problem? Well, a whole shitload of people, but not our best. Alright, so we could do A, which, there's a couple curveballs that we could throw at people, but what we want to do is actually, we kind of just, well, we'll probably just throw in Bunny Karen there, just for the sake of throwing Bunny Karen, and who doesn't get any bonuses, but is also not that big of a deal. You know, there's not that much of a negative there. So she can replace Haruna just fine. And then we need somebody who does a good amount of damage, which I still kind of want to use Iori, even though she'll suffer a little bit out there because of the the location negative. But the problem with Iori is she just hits so fucking hard it really doesn't matter what the fuck happens. So, we got red damage, we got blue damage, we got orange damage, and 2 orange damage if you count Tsubaki, even though she's not supposed to be a tank. Well, supposed to be a damage dealer. So, the thing with Iori is that she's really fucking good because no matter what the fuck she's shooting at, she does a shitload of damage. But then, on top of all of that, we have, basically someone who's going to be extremely meta all of the time, Serena, because it's Serena. And then because we don't have anyone else all that amazing, we're gonna use regular Karen, because at least she gives us an attack buff, and she's also pretty good for, in PvP. But hang on here, so let's So let's have a look-see at the top slots here. Let me see if I can actually, get those. So we don't have a massively high red damage dealer, but Bunny Nero actually does a whole lot of fucking damage for being a tank. So that's competent enough. So basically what we've done is we've thrown the people who are going to be fighting us, because this is what the defense formation is. We rank on the board by beating people, and then people will try and fight us, and if we lose those fights, we lose our spots, we get brought down. This presents a really odd problem for the people trying to attack us, which is which is half the battle here. The other half is beating the shit out of people that we actually get matched up with. And yes, we get new people now. Ah, right, these are all bots. But we'll actually start seeing people when we actually get up there. Right, so let's see here. Ah, right. So the rankings, top rank. Right. Oh, Serena and Karen. And Hibiki and Serena. And Hibiki and Serena. And Hibiki and Serena. And what's her face? Mashiro, I think? And Karen. And Hibiki and Serena. And Karen and Hibiki. Wow, look at this guy. And Karen and Hibiki, Karen and Serena. And Hibiki and Serena. And then Karen and, Hanako, I think? You forget that the position of your girls actually matters for PvP. Does it? I didn't actually get that far in. But, as you can see, there's kind of a repeating sort of pattern here. I don't know if you can notice it here, but it's some variation of Karen, Serena, and Hibiki most of the time. Do you know why that is? It's because they're really fucking good supports. Guy had double Karen. I have double Karen! It does when you try it. Okay, so, I don't actually know that, so can't pick. Please explain to me how this works here. How does the formation, how's the arrangement actually matter here? So please tell me how that one works, because I don't actually know about that one. I didn't get that far in to do that. So, explain how the placement thing works out, aside from the hidden thing, where you can, hide who your characters, you can hide who your matchup is depending on what slot you put them in. I know that one, but that we don't have to worry about until we get up. It determines what character is closer to cover. Ah, I see. Well, we'll just run one battle and we'll see exactly where they show up. So it's down to which map and where the cover is. So, okay, so they have fixed spawns for where they are on the team. On the outdoor map, attack position 1 and defense position 4 get the cover. Ah. So, okay, so in that case, we want to put our squishiest and most vital person behind the cover in position 1. So you usually see Shun there at the higher levels. Ah, right. Okay. Well, let's take a crack at this. Okay, so... I actually need to reference this, but they've got a Tsubaki tank. They have a Tsubaki tank. We can deal with a Tsubaki tank fairly easily. Right, so we have to go to formation. Right, so Tsubaki tank, what does that mean? It means focus fire Tsubaki down, because holy shit, she will come back to haunt us. So that means we need, blue damage. Blue damage like a motherfucker. Tanks are often in 2 for your main tank, like Tsubaki, and 4 for your off tank. Okay, right, Bunny Nero, Hoshino, Bunny Nero. Okay, alright. So we will likely actually use, whatchamacallit, we'll use both, because, frankly, Bunny Nero actually functions as a pretty okay red damage dealer. And I think that, whatchamacallit, what's her face? Police Girl actually has blue armor, so yeah, we're gonna need to double up on the blue damage here, so we're bringing Sweats here too, but what we will do is get right, we'll get Tsubaki there, and then we'll have Sweats, and then Bunny Nero in 4th position. Then we just have fucking Karen and Serena. It's fucking no surprises here. And yeah, while Asuna can actually damage Tsubaki, their Tsubaki's not gonna last long enough, and then if Tsubaki goes down, which is gonna take a lot of fucking damage, you have Bunny Nero. So, this will probably work out, even though we're not focusing red damage all that much. We just have one red damage dealer, and basically it's about breaking the tank, more or less. Snipers are also very good because they kind of ignore the tanks and shoot for the backline. Somewhat like Jaegers in Girls Frontline, where they just kind of ignore the front and immediately shoot for your squishy units in the back. So, but, you don't really have control over the AI, so you can't really dictate what the fuck happens. But with 8 seconds left, it's the AI, so this is kind of a practice match, and we also out-leveled them by, like, 20 levels. So we will roll right the fuck over this team. But so, PvP it's kind of a protracted siege. If you kind of need to burst through the tanks in order to start chipping at the much more squishy damage-dealing units. But if you can get around this by having, like, Hibiki, for example, who will just shell the entire map, and that can fuck over and even kill the squishy damage units without needing for your units to focus on, to get through the enemy tank and focus on them. So this is kind of a protracted siege, and in some bad situations, a trench war. Yeah, as I've heard, it's, well, hang on here. Well, actually, no, yeah, that's entirely right, so. And there went Tsubaki, and, there goes that, and that. So you see, you punch through the tank, and then you just chip at everyone else behind them. Alright, so yeah, that was exactly right. So Karen got the cover, and then, Sweats was out in the open, but Sweats is fine. So, as you saw there, we just kind of... You put your tank up in front, and it's a damage contest. You can get into some really weird situations where it becomes a fucking... if your damage dealers die, and you still have your tank alive, you can get into really weird situations where the enemy can't actually kill your tank. But you can't kill their damage dealers because you're stuck in a certain situation, and it comes down to who killed more people first. Who killed more of the enemy team. Or who has less overall hit points remaining, I think. So you can get into some weird things, but this is kind of a trench war, a trench war, or on top of that, just kind of a really quick DPS off. Which is why use meta girls or die. Also gems. Haha, gems. Alright, so moving on here, they don't even have a tank. Well, actually, what? No, they don't actually have a tank. Wow. These are still bots, but wow, Jesus. So, yeah, I don't think we need to actually change any of that. I think we can just still kind of waltz through this because we're so over-leveled. We could change it to be a little bit more, applicable to the damage types, but I don't think we actually really need to. That player isn't a bot. The bots have all their characters at the same level. Oh, well. I already pressed mobilize, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. They don't have a tank, though. I guess they're trying to DPS through everything, or they don't actually know how PvP works. Okay, so this character doesn't have a tank. I guess they have Hina, so I guess they're banking on using Hina's skill to kill everyone. Which, that's not gonna work. That ain't gonna work here. Because, yeah, I'll probably kill half his team before he actually even gets close to actually getting Hina's skill off. Okay, so it's mostly all armor damage, which, he immediately dead. And then Bunny Niru lances right on top of his Karen. Shit! What a homicidal maniac! Right for the fucking throat! Fuck! So that's why I leveled the bunny girls. They're amazingly beautiful and also psychotic. Great fucking combination in combat, let me tell you. Fucking just, That's actually entirely on character for Nier, honestly. Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, that's what happens when you don't play this right. You just get immediately fucking melted. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna... We could get more stuff in here, but, yo, whatchamacallit, maybe we can actually get Iori in here? Because I know, Midori does orange damage, Hina has red, Kyoko, I think, is red as well, and what's her face? I don't actually know what her deal is, but he has the tank. Okay, so I think I could actually somewhat, like, modify this by replacing Shiroko with just Iori. Because she gets hit a little bit because of the type, for the location, but at the end of the fucking day, she'll just do so much fucking damage, it won't matter. So, and maybe game it a little bit. Just a little bit. Also, these matches are ending so fast that not only are we not really getting Karen's ability, up there, we're not even really using Serena's. And Kyoko immediately fucking melts. There's Iori. And that's why Iori's fucking meta. Oh, we actually did get Karen's skill off. Too fucking late, though. But yeah, you saw that? Iori just kind of snapped and killed 2 people? That's why Iori's meta. Location debuff? Off type? Who cares? Not I, said Iori, who basically just flatlines everyone. We will have to be more efficient about this because we are basically fighting level 20s. We are punching people in the kiddie pool, honestly, with the level. We waited a long time in order to actually unlock PvP. Damage type, yes. Okay, so we're at rank 6,000, and wow. Hoshi, are you sure these aren't still bots? I think they are bots. I don't know when the real people actually start, but we're definitely still in the killing, robots phase here. And hey, look, this team actually has a fucking tank. It's an orange tank. It's fucking Hoshino, so we're just gonna keep Iori there. Looks like it looks like we won't actually be getting, we might not be able to actually fight a player. We might have to wait a day in order to get up there. Also, hey, gems. We might be killing bots here for the sake of entertainment here and, punching kids in the kiddie pool, but hey, we got another getcha roll out of it, so everything's fine. 2 Asunas. Does he have Bunny Asuna at the same time, too? Did it... I saw the 1 Asuna. Yes, he does actually have Bunny Asuna. Why didn't I notice that? Oh well, doesn't fucking really matter. Fucking Asuna does her, like, a twirl to use a sub ability, and Iori just fucking just shoots her right in the face. Here I go! Fucking Car 98 round right to the face. Merciless. But are you starting to see what I said about being really fucking prepared for PvP? We're not really, you know, really up there yet. But hey, wait. I think that's actually a player. Hang on here. Yes! A player! Wow! Okay, so we actually need to actually come up with a team here. So, right, so he's got a Yuka, which is orange, so we'll keep Iori. I'd like to see the formation again. Alright, so he's got a Yuka, so we need orange damage, so that's what Iori's for. Hina doesn't really matter. He's got he's also has an Iori, so that's gonna be a thing. They have a double healer, so they don't get any buff to their main character's damage, which we beat them on. And also, additionally, for armor damage, we have Karen there, so if their Yuka becomes a problem, we have something to mop that up with. On top of that, Tsubaki will just be chipping at them. And if they try to hide something cute in there, like a blue damage unit, well, Bunny Karen can handle that one from cover. Okay, so let's actually, let's see what we can do here. This is our first actual fight. We still out-level them, though, which means that we're pretty predisposed to winning. But, yeah, I think we're good. I think we got a good chance of winning this. We'll see what happens, though. So who's their surprise character back there? Because as you start going up, they start hiding who is actually in the lineup to make it a little harder for you to just make a hard counter. So you actually get a little bit more safer the higher up you go, but you really do need meta girls. Ah! Well, look at that! It's the police girl with blue armor. Ah, cute! I brought Bunny Iori and then Bunny Karen. All right. Tank's dead, and they're wrecked. Two healers? I don't think it helped that guy. All right. Well, you see how... Well, you know why I wanted the bunny girls. But you see that the bunny girls are paying dividends as well as our opening rolls, even though we haven't used Haruna yet? Right. Okay, so that's all of our tickets. And hey, we actually made a fucking dent there and actually fought a player. And now we're actually rank 4,000. So we're on the board! One thing I'm going to actually edit here, because, let's see here. Well, I suppose it doesn't actually matter. But actually it does. So we're gonna do a bit of a hot swap here. Because apparently, so it's number 4 position gets the cover. So we want Karen or Iori in that position. And you know what? I think I'm gonna have Iori there because she has less stats. But then again, maybe not. Since Karen's more valuable in this situation, and she can also nail Tsubaki tanks. So it would be... Okay, so it would be number 4 gets the cover. And I suppose this is still the same arrangement, doesn't really matter. Iori has a skill that gives her bonus damage for attacking not in cover. Oh, right. I thought there was attacking units not in cover, but, well, it gets the job done. So, I don't think it matters where we place these girls, but I think, judging by our assault, 1 and 3 would be our tank positions, and then 2 and 4 would be the rear line positions, if I understood that correctly, because it'd just be backwards, right? I think that's how that works, and that's going to be our defensive position. And so we're going to sit there and see how it holds up, and I think that's a bit of a curveball. Correct. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Can't Pick. Very informative. So that's something I never would have picked up on, or it would have taken me a really long fucking time to pick up on that. So, good. So this should present a big enough curveball to most teams, and if anyone wants to hop over us, they're probably going to have to out-level us, which they can totally do. Alright, so... that did save, right? Yes. Good. Okay, now we can claim rewards, because we're totally awesome. even though money isn't really all that big of a deal. Haha, PvP coins. Yes. In some cases, people put their Summer Hina in defense slot 1 and tanks in 2 and 3, but that's just a Hina thing. Okay. Not quite sure how that works out, but fine. But we're on the board. We're rank 4,000 in the gold leagues, which gives us... Right. Which, let's see. From battle, from rankings. Right, that puts us in rank, 4,000, right? Somewhere in here, so... 35 every minute. 35 credits every minute. Let's hit all your units. Ah, okay. And from each day, we get, 12 crystals and 40 PvP coins a day every day we hold that slot. Ultimately, we will probably wind up with a pittance for gems, because this is, well, it's just 20 for everybody. And then for top spot, even more gems. So, So it pays to obviously keep our rank. So we're gonna try and do that as much as humanly possible. And hey, look, more money. But okay, so that's PvP. And now we have enough gems for a gacha roll. So let's see if we can actually go get Bunny Asuna now. Alright. But, like I said, PvP is interesting, and unfortunately, it's a contest of who has the best girls, but there's some strategy into it, but it's still even less control than you already have. It's Azur Lane's PvP, but this game is already Azur Lane with even less gameplay, so I'm not quite sure if that was the smartest thing in the world. But, oh well. Let's roll at the gacha again. I would like my third bunny. I'd like my fourth bunny, but she's not a fucking playable character yet. These sound effects mean nothing to me until I see proof. Something like that. Ooh! Is this it? Or are they gonna give us dupes of a 3-star we already fucking have? Let's find out. We got him! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him! Alright, we got the whole bunny team, aside from Akane, but she's not fucking playable yet. You better fucking make her playable, you son of a bitch. This is where my bunny Akane would be, if I had one!
Yes, SIIIIRR.
Okay, 1,500 bits. Solid Smoke, thank you for the $15, but hey, I don't need to spend any more money on the game. I have everything that I need, the end. Okay, well, there's my mouse. Right, can't... So excited, I forget where my mouse pointer is. Okay, so, one, but who's the other one? Streamer luck! Wow, okay. Sure, I'll take 2. That's 4 bunnies, technically. We don't have Akane, but there's still 4 bunnies. Fine. Good. Fantastic. Right, okay, good. Good, fantastic. I'm happy. Everything's great. It gives you enough elf to put it a 4-star, too. So she can catch up with everybody else. Good, it's all coming together. I'm just gonna have to request that Deku, just kinda draw a, draw like Asuna and then Asuna with a slight palette swap like we're playing Super Smash Brothers. Just, you know, fucking red Asuna or something like that. Cream colored. Well, actually, no. Yellow Asuna. That's what it'd have to be. Because that doesn't clash with anybody else's color palettes. But yeah, enough to actually immediately put her up to 4 stars. That's great. We're gonna be using them for every fucking team now, or as many times as I can fucking get away with it. I have my waifus now. I no longer need to spend any money or worry at all, aside from when Bunny Akane comes out at some point. So, there's that. Well, congratulations, me. Yes, me. You get to see it, so congratulations to all of you for getting to witness my incredible streamer luck again! Even though we kind of suffered the other day trying to get her, and, yo, we didn't have that many gems, and they still didn't give us, so the hope was, that's the wrong Asuna. We have no reason to use that Asuna ever again, most likely. There we go. Right. So, things got dark there for a bit, but then everything kind of leveled out, and then they threw 2 bunny whores at us. All your hard work actually paid off. Yes, it did. We did some tactics, man. Tactics. See? All skill. No luck. All skill. Actually, it's a shit ton of luck. Jesus fucking Christ, the amount of luck. Yeah, so you know what? Just fucking... Just give her as many fucking reports as you need. Right, and then immediately... Not like she needed it, but she already, you know, just have her eclipse her normal, character even fucking more. There's really no reason to ever... At this point, we have no reason to use regular Asuna for quite a while. Okay, so now I think I have some spare gloves left over from when I was actually grabbing tier 2 parts, so I think she's actually gonna get tier 2... Nope, just short. Oh well. We'll work on that. Ah, yes. Did my money go to good use? We didn't actually use your money, but, well, all the support actually helped. Well, the money I received to get Bunny Karen and Bunny Nero, that was well spent. That carried us here. Other than that, though, this one was free. We got 2 for free, doing it the hard way. Actually playing the fucking game. Okay, so what can we really do here, aside from her... Okay, decreases defense of enemies in a circular area by 18%, also deals 247 attack as damage. Okay, so that's her grenade, which is way better than a fucking slide. So it's a debuff! Huh! What's her damage type? It's Mystic. Okay, well that's a little odd, but... You could stack that with Akane's debuff and actually really fuck over a boss if you were really creative with it. Okay, so what else should she get? Increases attack by 18% every 35 seconds. Increases match AP by 14. General buff. Increases attack speed by 20% when using EX skill. Okay, she actually makes... After she uses her skill, she attacks faster. Interesting. But it looks like we can only upgrade the EX skill once. This is why I upgraded all... This is why I just hoarded all the Millennium Discs. This is exactly why. But unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna need even more. We're gonna need even more. These girls are gonna be a resource sink, but they're worth it, because bunny girls. Yes, I will drink at this bar, every time. Okay, so that's one life quest fulfilled for now anyway. I still want Bunny Akane, son of a bitch. But let's go over to the shop and spend them PvP coins on something valuable. Now we actually don't have to save gems because we've used all of them. We got everything we wanted. We used it, I got everything I wanted. I will not be grinding for anyone. What can we do? No. We got the energy there, but well, I suppose we can grab the elf on... Actually, we don't have enough PvP coins for the elf, so we'll just save it. We're out of total soul coins because I already spent them all. But so, what do we do now? We got plenty of elf now, but what do we do now? Now you unlock our live 2D. Exactly. Thank you. Which we will need the lessons for. The lightning bolts are all going. They're all going off. Just grab all of those, because fuck it, we can afford it. We're clearing out the entire 7-Eleven. We no longer have any restrictions whatsoever. Oh, hey, I need those. Buy it all! Forehead girl, do you know why this 7-Eleven keeps in business? It's because I basically have the same buying power as a small community. That's why the 7-Eleven is still in existence. Right, okay, so now we do the bunny chaser thing and we try and find Asuna. Where the fuck is Bunny Asuna? Okay, not here. Next location. This is where we play bunny chaser for real, every time. Nope. That's Bunny Niru. It's always a good time, but hold on. Karen, sweats. Dang! She hasn't shown up yet on the map. Just use your cafe. I can only use that once, and I think I already used it for Tsubaki. Or that might have been yesterday. Hang on here. I think that might have actually reset by now. I think it's reset. I think it's late. Yes! Oh, hey, Bunny Karen. Make the bunny girls even better? Why, thank you. And then Hoshino here, obviously. And all the other girls that we actually have. Also, we have, well, some energy and money to reclaim it. Alright, where's Bunny? There's Bunny Asuna. Aha! They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing when they made this model and animations. They knew exactly what they were doing when they commissioned this, animated this, voiced this, everything. High school students, by the way. Yeah, thousand-year-old angel women not of this earth. It's all fine. And remember, on top of that, my stance on Blue Archive, at least with my playthrough and my sensei, is that this is some really esoteric pseudo-sequel to Negima. So I'm same age. Nothing about this looks in any way off. Yes, that was an ass wiggle from Asuna. This is what we paid for. Well, actually, we didn't pay for this. We paid for everything else, but this is the kind of service that we paid money for. That is a gif in itself, but okay, where is she? I need to stop ghosting on all my students here, but I have priorities. No. Nope. Where? Ah! Master, what are you doing right now? Are you sleeping? I guess it's pretty late, isn't it? 1 minute 7 o'clock, but yes, I do sleep. Why aren't you sleeping, Asuna? Huh? Me? I have some things to take care of. I'm at the laundromat right now. I'm not here for work, though, so don't worry. I'd be worried if it was anyone but you. You're up late, but it's not for work? Ahaha. You're not even a little worried? But you're right, I'm fine. Good night, then. Good. This is what I paid for. Yes, good. Bunny hookers and bunny blackjack on the bunny casino boat with bunny blow and bunny liquor. Yeah. I headed for the laundromat, worried Asuna was going to create a scene. It was a 24-hour laundromat, but it was quiet so late at night. That's actually just the 7-Eleven. So it's 26. 26. 20. Two extra. Where did you pull the 2 extra hours from? Daylight savings? Heard the sound of a washing machine running in the laundromat. Head to where the sound is coming from. Ding ding ding. Huh? Did I hear something just now? Asuna? Yep, it's that gif. You know, just made things. I wasn't gonna ask the question, but yeah, why are you still wearing that? All her clothes were dirty, and the only thing she had to wear out was. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does that mean? Jesus fucking Christ! They knew exactly what they were doing. No, it's fine. I don't want you to just immediately get naked, even though that seems like such an Asuna thing to do. But you know what? Fine. No, Evan. No, blushing dork. No, it's fine. No. Because I wanted to check up and see that my bunny maids were all safe. Yes. Where's this going, guys? But yes, I honestly wasn't expecting to meet you here. Yes, if you caught up on that one, as I was saying, all of her underwear is being that means she's not wearing anything under that. Eyebrows. Is she the hornier in the trio? No, she's just kind of a crazy, vapid white girl. That's her thing. That's Asuna thing. It's crazy, vapid white girl. Did you come here because of the message I sent you earlier? That's it, right? Did I do good? You got the message and... What's with the look? No, it's just... It feels like maybe I summoned you out of nowhere. I feel a little bad now. Oh no, don't worry. I always want excuses to hang out with cute girls. Wouldn't say that out loud, though, because nerd Point Dexter me here, filling the slot of Negama, wants to actually look somewhat, mature and official. And no, I just care about you and, care about you because it's my job to do that, and I have no other ulterior motives or feelings about my barely dressed bunny hooker hitmen squad that is CNC. It's not like I like this, at all, or more than I have to. I'm just being professional and making sure my, my subordinates don't wander off and get, mugged or wind up in an NTR dojo somewhere. I mean, it's not like this is a mission or anything. Summoned? I guess when you hear your call sign, you have to respond. That's just how it feels to me, even though I kind of danced around it. You recognize what I wanted and came straight here. Oh, that's right. I have to start the washing machine, silly me. Suna threw the laundry from her laundry basket into the washing machine and pressed the button. And then the entire laundromat exploded. As soon as washing machine began running, like the others beside hers. We're gonna make a vibrator joke now? But if I knew you'd really come running like this, I would have called during the day. You have to sleep too, don't you? You came for me because I would also come for you if you needed me? Oh dear. That's amazing. Is that the kind of relationship we are in? Is it? Goshijin-sama? Yeah, it's just kind of me with all the bunny girls, aside from Bunny Akane, who is apparently a myth and not real. For now. What kind of relationship am I talking about? You said it yourself, Master. The kind where if we call each other, we show up. Yes, I just sit there when I'm threatened by people who, want to bug me or, some, unsightly, unsavory individuals that were hired as hitmen. All I have to do is, say the names of my bunny girls and they all come crashing through all four walls and ceiling. And then everyone's dead and everything's fine. Yep, I like this. All I have to do is sit behind my desk and try not to get shot. Then whenever you're doing the laundry, you can call me too. I'll come at any hour of the day. Don't read into that. Or whenever I do laundry, I can do both ours together. You'd like that, right? You're fine? You gave me the wrong idea? Haha, why are you apologizing? I love how I never know what you'll say. Ha 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 ha. Hey he he he. Yeah, I'm just making up excuses because I'm a dork. But yes, Bunny Girl Asuna. The trio is complete. Even after Asuna was done with her laundry, we continued to sit and talk. And when I returned to Shale, the sun was already rising. And then I sat there, spending time with Bunny Girl Asuna after finally acquiring her, by showcasing my super awesome skills. But of course, fortunately, Iori has to be moved to the 4th spot because we kinda have to do this now. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, 1... Well, to start, I found another of the 2016 Cabernet that you weren't supposed to drink for $100. Wow, Jesus Christ, that went up, didn't it? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have drank that, but... On Gunbroker. Why on Gunbroker? But yet 2? Three. And this is where my, again, using the dumbass meme that I've already used and burnt out. And 4 would be my Bunny Akane if I had one! But it's just Iori over there. She gets enough screen time. She's meta. But we have them all now. Isn't that fantastic? Let's run a level with them to see how they all get on in just a group. You're kind of supposed to actually play by damage types and actually make smart decisions, but fuck it. That and Bunny Akane. I couldn't. Well, Bunny Asuna. Not yet. Not yet. But there you go. So let's see how they get on just on their own, because you're kind of supposed to use all of the units at the same time. You're supposed to, there's no reason to actually have less than a full squad at all times, because you will gain points less, but for the sake of entertainment. Even though I think we're going to need multiple squads for this one. Because I think this is the point where they start actually giving us multiple teams. But I think this team is good enough to punch through things, even though it's... None of them do armor damage, which is kind of a weakness. And this is the armor world, which is, again, kind of a problem. We may not actually do very well. Actually, no, this is just a submission, so it's just one mission. They'll be fine. Hey, let's actually play the fucking game, too. Hmm? What a novel concept, actually playing the fucking game. And... Don't ask where she keeps that most of the time. Where was she hiding that the entire time? Don't ask. Ah! We're having bitrate issues again, folks. Sorry about that. Well, I guess that's that's the internet telling me to take a break. Right, so that's the internet going to shit again, unfortunately. Just in time, too, because we did everything that we wanted to do. Well, I could do more story here, but the main objective is now done. We can now play Blue Archive at our own pace here. Or I could play it at my own pace here, because I now have absolutely no more wants. Everything else is just a bonus. Until Bunny Akane shows up. And then there's also the Tiger Tank Girl. And then we'll see how things get on. But, I have everything that I want now. Everything's great. I'm happy. So sorry that the bitrate's kind of going to shit out there, but, well, that's just how it is, I guess. There's always fucking something going wrong out there in the world, now especially. But we have acquired the bunny girls, and now we'll see where this adventure takes us. But I have been your host, Phontomen, and that is going to be it for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will be back most likely tomorrow, and we'll see what we're doing, either playing more Blue Archive or maybe doing something else for once, like playing literally any other game that I actually have, like more High Fleet. Maybe we'll start the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Let's Play, and I look really bad as I try to remember all of the controls. Don't forget to try BlueStacks. Yes, also, that would also probably help considerably. Right, so, before everything cuts out again, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host, Phontomen. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. There's also cross-raising literally everything else that I've been... I didn't actually finish, but we'll get to that as we get to that. There's a lot, and, yeah, the, hard times haven't treated me very well, but we'll see what's most accommodating and go by that. We'll go by that, I can't say I'm not getting all of what most of what I wanted. I have 3 beautiful bunny girls now. And I'll have the 4th one as soon as they actually make her available at some point. But good night, folks. We'll all make it somehow.